guys, what is up? Big Reviews here, back again with another podcast. We are here with Kaylin, as always.
Hi.
Finale of the season. Brooke and Bella are here. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of opinions. Let's get into it. What should we talk about first? We are going from the family episode, which you haven't even really seen. You've seen.
Yes.
Biggest Carl fan here, by the way. We will get into that.
Yes.
So yeah, you can have this then.
Yeah.
You can have Carl's picture.
I'm taking this home.
So you voted for them.
Yes, I did.
You did?
I did too.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. I did.
We'll put Carl right here. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not even Bryce Trinity? I mean,
No.
To be fair, like, I do think they deserve to win. Like, I do really like them. I also, like, they were really cute together. I did love their relationship, but, like, the on-screen chemistry that I was seeing more and, like, what I was feeling more was Carl and Anaya. Like, their story was just so cute. I think that if they had more time, they could have definitely taken the
if
cake.
he was here from beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
it
definitely
might have
had
been
a
it.
chance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
But she had to go through the KC arc.
I
Yeah.
think she still would have gone through that arc though.
You don't think she would have picked him originally?
No.
No.
I think that they
She
would
didn't
have
pick
had
him originally. She
time.
didn't pick him. She didn't pick Carl again, which we'll
But
get
he
into.
said it was okay.
Oh my god, that was so cute.
He said it's okay. He's still. I know he was hurt by that.
It's okay.
Yeah, but it was okay.
That
Yeah,
was so
well, to be
It
fair
was
though,
so
like
sweet.
KC like literally held the fact that he didn't get chosen.
Oh my
For,
god, he
like-
wouldn't shut up about
And
it.
then
Yeah,
Bryce
he
did the
went-
inverse because he's like that doggy door every time. Yeah, so I mean, we could rank them. How do we want to do it? We want to rank them. We can say what we liked, or we can just talk about family night and go off of that because a lot of stuff happened at family night,
A lot of
mainly
stuff
with
did happen.
Sincere, which we'll get into
Yes.
that. That's probably
Yeah.
the biggest to highlight, which
Mhm.
was what was it? Sincere's.
So
Basically,
sad.
Melanie's whole lineage said "fuck that guy"
Yeah.
to Melanie's face, and what does she do? She
Same
doesn't
with
care,
him.
Yeah.
which I
Still
hate.
went
I
back.
hate this. I hate them together so much. Melanie, you deserve so much more.
Mhm.
Maybe he changed though. A lot of people believe him because they didn't get fourth place. They got third, which is crazy.
crazy.
But I just feel like they mainly got third because there's a
Melanie.
lot of
Because
like
of-
because of Melanie, but also
Yeah.
because there's been a lot of Zach hate, which is kind of annoying because like
I agree.
the hate should be more on Sincere because he literally played in her face
Clark
not once
it.
but twice.
Clark it.
So
Yeah, no, I agree. Like that's why I told you when before.
Mhm.
I was like, Sincere has gotten the least amount of hate almost from the girls when he should be getting the most. I
Yeah,
feel
but we
like.
kind of talked about this a little bit because I feel like he befriended as many people as possible to get them on his side.
Like Anaya.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Anaya were
So
really
like,
close.
if you have someone that's on your side, they're not going to talk trash about you as much.
So you think it was deliberate? Like
I
he
think
wasn't
it
just
was
being
deliberate.
nice?
I don't think it was just being nice. I think it was
But that's
like,
giving him credit. Like he's a mastermind.
I think
like
he's
he's an
smarter
ace.
than what he leads on.
yeah,
I think he plays stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, he went to college. He seems like he knows what he's doing most of the time.
It's
He's
seconds.
even said in one of the episodes, he was like, I do toxic things, but our relationship's not toxic. So, like, he knows that he's doing stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So, I
and
think
also
he's
like the whole like
definitely-
I tell the truth but not the whole truth. Like
Yeah.
half a truth
And
is
he's
still a
laughing
lie.
on
It's still a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's laughing about it too.
And he's
Mhm.
laughing.
Yeah, but Melanie did the hand up. Did you see
Yeah,
that too?
yeah, I saw
I was
that.
like,
It's been
wait.
infecting her.
Yeah.
I think as someone who's been in a toxic relationship as well, there were a lot of things that he said and did that just reminded me of things from my past relationships, and I'm like,
You
oh,
told me about that.
and I'm
Yeah.
like that, like it was like PTSD moments. I was
Yeah.
like, oh God, like run, Melanie, please.
I mean, that's
like,
the
he knows
question.
how to manipulate people.
yeah.
Well, are they gonna last now? That's the main question. Because now
I
she's
don't
coming back to
know. I
I
everyone.
just don't know why she
I don't think they would.
She said, but because she thinks America's on her side. Because she
That's the
said in
thing,
the finale,
yeah.
she was like,
her side though, not
Mhm.
their
no,
side.
Yeah.
But
no,
she
I mean,
doesn't
she said
know
in the
that
finale,
it's-
she said, wow, they see us together. Like that's why I
Uh-huh.
want to. Like she made a comment like that, and that's why I'm like,
And I'm sure she's
Yeah.
going through a brutal awakening, going through her phone and seeing everything, like,
Mhm.
because it was already hard for her just getting like not the support from her family, and like they were like against her and Sincere, and now she's gonna see that everybody's against her and
Mhm.
Sincere.
if that doesn't get her, like then
even all of the ads and stuff too, like
Yeah.
online, they're like
Yeah.
promoting her to leave.
yeah,
Yeah.
which I hate when
Mhm.
brands do that because it's like
I
I do
saw that they don't
too.
follow each other yet.
who
Melanie and Sincere
Sincere.
on Instagram.
They don't follow each other, but she's had her phone because she
Yeah.
follows
Yeah,
She followed
Trinity.
everybody else
Yeah.
but like
all them.
Sincere.
I know Bryce
Mhm.
and Trinity repost each other
Yeah.
Yeah.
already. if America doesn't stop her
Mm-hmm.
from breaking up, then it's over because you have your sister, your mom,
Mm-hmm.
Anaya, everyone telling you
I
that
just-
you just
And
don't.
the things that his own family are saying, like about
Stepdad
other
was like,
contestants
"You're
and stuff
disgrace."
like that,
Like
like his
Trinity?
mom.
Oh yeah, bring
like,
that up. We were
ew.
talking about that. Your
Yeah.
Trinity's or his
Trinity's
actual
family.
dad. I thought his actual dad was on the show. That was his stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, his actual dad is also posted and is like, I'm proud of my son and everything that he's done and all this stuff. And it's like, why are you proud of the way that he's like manipulating this woman and like
I'm not shocked
treating
how
her
sincere it turned out
terribly?
if that's- if his
Well, then
parents
his
are
mom is
defending
doing the exact same thing and is
Yeah.
defending everything that
They
he's
went
She's
after-
giving
doing.
toxic boy mom.
What do
Yes,
they call Trinity?
it's gross.
They
They said that
they
she was
called-
lower
they-
class.
They said that
Why?
like so it was the part where everybody's family like the messages were coming up in the finale and her sister came up and like I guess she was like I miss
Yeah.
you bitch and like they were like oh you
Mhm.
can tell they're ghetto as hell.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
what
that's
I
what they
saw that
said.
and I was like,
Mhm.
holy shit.
But then
that's
mom didn't
crazy.
come out and like apologize for it either.
No.
She like doubled down
Or
on it,
sincere
and it
even
was
needs to be
like,
hey,
Take
Yeah.
it's not like-
accountability.
at least
yeah.
you like you
That's
know.
like a bad look for sincere too.
Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
especially like now, like you saw how Gall pivoted his PR in a good way. Like you gotta
Yeah.
kind of have to do
well, he
that.
got his phone on After Sun, and he was like kind of laughing at some of the stuff that was being said about him instead of it
Well, he
being like,
clearly has that
super
type of
negative.
humor, I feel like, because his
Yeah.
family was also like making really
Yeah.
funny posts
Yeah.
and doing like
giving
free
free
coffee
drinks
for
to
anyone
Jen.
to Jen.
Yeah.
It
The
was
photo
like-
shoot ate. I don't
Mhm.
care.
Yeah,
that
it
shit was
re-
fire.
it did eat.
Yeah,
So
and again, if you own a
Yeah.
shop, I mean, anyone like you're smart to make a
Mhm.
drink after that. And,
They
like,
should do a collab and she can just have like an everything bagel.
I think one of
They
the
did.
drinks, right?
Oh,
It's
they
called
did.
Jane's
Yeah.
Choice or something.
The manipulating matcha, and then you could do the gin special, and it's an
Mhm.
everything
It's an
bagel
everything.
and a
That's
matcha
funny.
drink.
Oh my god, that's
Mhm.
so
So he's
cute. I love
smart.
that.
Yeah.
They're making bank.
They're so
Um,
smart for that.
That they'll probably propel into. They'll be having some good contracts. Caleb's
Yeah.
doing good.
Yeah.
I wish Caleb
He's been
was
with
in
Nick
longer.
and DJ Polly D.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
Mhm.
He did go.
He's just having a time of his life.
Kenzie
Yeah.
and Dylan. I know you like Kenzie a lot.
They've been together.
You
constantly.
guys are big
I
Kenzie
didn't like Kenzie
defenders.
at first. I thought she was so annoying, but then like she grew on me.
She's
Did you
grown
like
on
her?
me. She's grown on me, and Brooke and I got into like multiple like arguments on the couch watching this, but like, cause I was like, I like her, but like I'm also gonna be like, okay, she was a little messed up with like
Mhm.
going back and
The
forth
Caleb
between
shit.
Corbin and Caleb. Like I feel like
The make
Yeah.
out.
I feel like well, yeah, like it's less about the kissing. It's more about like wanting to keep it a secret. Like if that was done to
Yeah.
her, she would have been like on to the next whatever, and she was basically like telling them the same thing at the same time, and it was like either don't say it at all or just make up your mind and say it to one
Mhm.
person. I
Yeah.
just feel like going the
Yeah.
back and forth, like if we're gonna hate on the guys for doing that, we should hold her just as accountable. But she's corrected herself, apologized, so I feel like that's fair. I mean, I still really like her as a person,
I do
and
too.
I really liked her on the show.
I like her and Dylan.
Oh yeah, they match each other's energy
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
well.
For
I was
sure.
the inverse because I liked her.
Mhm.
Remember the first episode?
Yeah,
I was like,
I remember
oh,
that.
she's
By
hot, she's
episode
hot.
2, though, like
Like, I
we
was-
switched.
I was like, listen, I was like a Kenzie defender, and then we flopped,
Mhm. Yeah,
and then I started not liking her, and you were like,
Mhm.
oh, and then you liked her, and then
I love Kenzie.
now I like her again because
Mhm.
I really liked since we're talking about family night when she pulled Dylan's family aside. She's like,
I
really
really
like
appreciate it.
your
Yes.
son.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
sorry
that.
I did that. I was like,
Mhm.
okay, that's very
That
mature.
was very mature.
That and when
Mhm.
Anaya went up to KC in front of everyone and was like, I'm sorry, I stood up. Those were like probably the biggest mature
Yeah.
moments of the whole season.
Yeah.
And Carl was right by her side,
Yeah.
just kind of like supporting
Just
from a
like-
distance.
yeah.
And I was like,
That was funny. I thought they
So
won
cute.
based off their date
mm-hmm.
because they had the whole
Their
Shrek.
date was
They
They had the
incredible.
Shrek book.
I
The
was-
They- they
Shrek
looked like-
book.
remember at
It's
the
a
beginning-
fairy tale
Yeah,
book.
Yeah.
Not a
That's
Shrek
never
book.
gonna
They
happen.
sound like
Oh my
Shakespeare's family
gosh!
now.
Yeah.
I'm not calling them Shrek. I'm saying
How
the book
dare you?
reminded me of Shrek.
Rude.
This is. I need another Guy on this Potter song now.
Okay.
Now I'm a dick. Remember?
No, listen. I think their date was so cute. Straight up,
Mhm.
because, okay,
Well, it fits them.
I'm on Karnaya
Mhm.
talk, so I've been seeing everything like Princess and the Frog, like,
Yeah.
like relations
They really
to
played
that.
it into that too.
Yes,
With them.
but like she also
Mhm.
said like,
It's dead ass.
I'm a
Princess and the Frog.
princess,
Yeah.
I like fairy tale stuff, and like
Mhm.
Casey's first reaction to that was like, oh, like, he was not about the chivalry. Carl
Mhm.
is all about that naturally.
Mhm.
I feel like I've seen a lot of things saying like, oh, he's so soft or like whatever, like this and that, but
No, he's a gentleman.
I think he's a gentleman, and I think he's dominant, but in a very respectful, gentlemanly
Mhm.
way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of let her like yeah,
Mhm.
he just hyped her up, which you're
Yeah.
supposed to do, and then he kind of plays into it because he is like a charming guy.
No, like the little like
Mhm.
hand grab for
Yeah.
her to get off
Yes.
the seat. When he
I
does
like that because
Yes.
instead of going the
First
hand, you're
did
gonna give
that.
a girl your arm.
Well,
Like,
like,
it's like
I remember seeing this part where like she would grab like KC by the arm, and he was just kind of like his arm was all floppy. Carl's
Mhm.
like,
He's
proudly
like
putting his
proud.
arm
Yeah.
He got a
around.
dumbbell in his
There
arm.
was even like the part where he like twirled her. I've seen too many edits, but like there's a part where he like twirled her and like he did like the 2-finger twirl. Like just
Yeah.
he always admired her
Yeah.
and like never held it
Delicate.
against her that she didn't
Mhm.
choose him.
He's the perfect
Like he had
example.
fully understood. Like
Yeah.
He's a perfect example of,
Why?
of you're able to be masculine but like gentle as well.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
a perfect masculine. I liked
Yeah.
that, and then I'm on Brinity TikTok. So then
I love them
anytime
too. I
anytime
love
there's like a
them so
moment of them
much.
in the background, like with the logo, it just like zooms in
Mhm.
like Brinity spotted. They weren't getting a lot of screen time. I don't know. They didn't like them or something. I
I
don't
know.
know.
It's because
I
they
think,
didn't bring
everybody-
drama.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
That's
everybody
the
already
thing.
knew, like
Yeah.
They were locked.
they were locked in.
I mean, shit. Beatrice said when she got out 3 weeks ago, she's like,
Yeah.
Trinity's ready to leave at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they showed Trinity him crying in Casa. I wanted
Oh
that
my
to happen
goodness,
so
I shed
bad.
Yeah.
a tear.
I told you that and you. I was like, I got low key emotional this season, which last season I didn't get
Yeah.
that. Like the finale, like and then
Last season was just drama.
it was
Mhm.
straight
It was
up.
just drama.
I mean, you had a breakup in the finale, and then
I
like
know.
like Carl
That
and
shit was
or not
crazy.
Carl, sorry, what's his name?
Chris.
Chris, yeah, and it was a
Yeah.
C. But yeah, this season like they were all nice and they all cheered for each other, and then like when they were dancing in the pool and it was like the slowed down version of the intro song, I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I'm
No, it
feeling
was
something in my
good.
gut right now. And I was like, wait.
No, I was crying.
Yeah, and then when Trini cried, I was like, and Ariana was crying. I was like, Ariana, you could tell
Yeah.
Ariana liked them.
Yeah.
Last season, I don't think she really cared who won. She was just like,
No.
Yeah.
Maya, see ya. This year, she's like, yeah.
You could tell who like her ships were because like
She
last
loved Brinity.
yeah.
I know she did, and Carlin and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then when I remember when he came back from Casa, she was
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, she was like blushing.
I'm
and
so glad they
everything.
showed that. I wish they showed her crying too.
God, him
and
coming
sleeping
out of that
in a-
cake.
Yeah, I think that was a little.
That was the best part.
I have like 40 like slow mo
Who came
edits
with
saved on
her?
my
It
phone.
was Amora.
It was Amora.
And she
Yeah.
got,
She got.
I'm TT.
yeah.
I'm TT.
I'm TT, and then she was talking shit too out of the villa.
Yeah.
She said that she wasn't going to be on After Sun. She said that she wasn't going to be friends with everyone. They were like, "Are you guys going to all stay friends?" And everyone was like, "Yes, yes, 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 yes." And they
She's
got
like,
to her, and she
"No."
goes, "No." And it's like, "Why are you trying to start
$20
something
the reunion
already?"
comes around and she-
Fourth dating show. Let's get over it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it
she's been
is.
on other shows.
She
Yeah.
would have had an assault charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
She also threatened to kill someone.
That's
at
what it
least
was,
what I-
right?
yeah.
She threatened to like kill someone.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what
honestly,
it says online.
And someone's like, then she's like, I have no friends, and everyone's like,
I wonder
Yeah, I
why.
wonder
like you're
why.
threatening to like murder
well, she's
people.
already
Mhm.
saying like I don't want to be like I'm not staying friends with these people, but then like kept saying like, oh, thank you so much for accepting me, guys, and all this
Mhm.
bullshit.
Yeah, it
But
was
she
very
played it
like,
good, but then right after the villa, again, another person outside the villa, Soul.
Soul.
And I was a Soul defender. You,
I was too.
me and you went after Soul.
I did not like
together.
Soul from the
And you
beginning.
guys like Soul. Ever since she left the villa, I just do not like. She's like,
Mhm.
oh, when the reunion hits, I'm ready. It's like you were on 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Let's calm it
Yeah.
down.
They're
going
gonna
to
give her a total of 30 seconds to say her piece, and then they're gonna cut her off
They're gonna cut to
and be like,
the
"All
winners
right,
or cut
and
to
moving
Kenzie.
on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenzie's splits were funny though. I will
Dude,
admit.
I watched
She-
an edit of her like
Yeah.
my way to her splits.
Oh.
And then the last split of her like in the green dress. That
Oh,
was
and
so
she was like, I wore underwear. I knew I was doing a split.
Yeah.
I voted. Did you vote on the app? They're like, what's your favorite split? I said
Oh,
mine,
no, I
mine was
didn't
the
do that.
angry split.
The angry
At the
split was
Casa, and she goes
funny.
like this,
The
like
angry clam
it's like a
slam
movement.
was just perfect.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I just love when every time she was like Corbin would be like, she's gonna do a split. Like
The part where like Megan walked in and then she like slammed and did a split and like it shows like the
The
camera
guys,
shaking
yeah.
in the bedroom and they're like Kenzie did a split.
I love that. I liked Corbin at the end.
Corbin
Yeah,
was
at the
a
end
tea.
I
And
did
then
like
like
him a lot more.
outside the villa, we were talking about we can bring that up now.
Yeah.
Parmita was being weird.
Parmita is
'Cause
so
she
weird, and
said,
you can see in real time on After Sun, like him fully getting the ick
She's
and
like,
being
"Oh,
like,
hard."
"This
What did
is
she say?
why."
She said,
Yeah.
I fucked-
rappers. I've been with
Mhm.
And he's just like,
I've been with blah blah
okay.
blah.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to compute it, you know.
She's like that doesn't tell you anything. He's like no.
But someone
Yeah.
put it right there, like you tell a guy like that who has confidence,
Mhm.
he doesn't care. He's gonna just be like, all right, like,
Yeah.
what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna be like.
There's
"Oh."
also like a 5-year age gap between them.
Mhm. Well, she was the one that was like,
She made that
"We're not
comment.
21, 22." Girl,
Corbin's
you're literally
22.
talking to a 22-year-old.
I'd be forgetting
Like-
Caleb's 22.
And then
she-
her trying
He's
to clock
21.
Kenzie on
21.
After Sun.
Yeah.
What did he do? What'd she
I
do?
said Parmita trying to clock Kenzie on After
Oh
Sun.
my god, she had
Oh.
apologized so many
You
times.
said you loved me, and I just don't.
And
think
she's like,
that's
I don't
true.
love you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you could
was
tell that
fucked.
Kenzie says "I love you" to like everybody, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like it's just
Yeah.
like
But Kenzie
something
left
nice
the
that
villa
she
with
says.
like no quarrels with anyone.
Yeah.
No, but
I mean-
No.
she hates Kenzie.
She was always trying to start stuff with her.
I think Parmita was just like she's just too cocky. Like, she's like, it's because we're hot. And I'm like, no, because honestly, like,
she's annoying.
everything Corbin said about you was, I see myself. You're perfect. You're hot. Like, he was never giving anything like...
Like a solid, like...
Yeah, like a solid
They even
personality.
asked her, what is his hobbies? And she was like,
couldn't even answer.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
She's like, we know each other. And then, like, they asked her one simple question, and she was stuck.
She couldn't do it.
But when he left, like, there was a lot of humor gone, I feel like, from the show. Because it's just like, the AI carried, like, a lot of the...
Yeah.
Even, like...
Honestly, seeing him cry...
And he cried, too. That was
actually, like, I was very surprised to see him cry. Like, it actually kind of got me a little bit. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was really sad.
My heartstrings a little.
Yeah.
And then we could talk about... Okay, we talk about movie night. So we talked about Sincere's mom, or Sincere's dad being, like, straight up... It's not the guy my stepdad, like...
The fact that he came in and, like, reprimanded him, I was like, thank God somebody sees it.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, and then Melanie's family, which was really sad, was his sister. Her sister.
Yeah.
Her sister was like, you don't deserve that. And then her mom was speaking Spanish, and she was like, what'd she say? She was like, why are you giving him another chance?
Yeah, when you can give a first
chance.
chance.
You're giving him another chance. You haven't given other people one chance.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and she starts crying in the next scene. Sincere, like, this is it. Let's work it out. I'm just like...
So crazy.
And then I really respect Anaya for hearing it from the mom and being like, wow, I really fucked up.
I respect her mom for
Yeah.
clocking her and saying, like, you haven't been a good friend because you haven't been telling her the truth or, like, and stuff like that. And I do, like, so there was a part on TikTok that was saying, like, Anaya is such a, like, D writer for Sincere and Melanie. One, because she's really close with Melanie, but also because she wanted Sincere in the beginning, which I feel like that was reaching a lot. Because people were just reaching, but genuinely, I do think, like, okay, like, yeah, they were friends, but, like, I don't know, she definitely could have just been more honest about it, and, like, of course, like, they want their friends to stay in, so they're with them and all that, but I don't know, I think she could have definitely explored more, and...
Who was she with? It was Corbin, that was it.
But that was because, like...
They got coupled up.
Yeah, because Kenzie got coupled up with Caleb, and then Soul got coupled up with Sincere.
I wish Caleb's run was generational. I thought it was going to go crazy. But then Corbin took his girl twice, so it was like...
literally, that clip always gets me. It's so sad.
He's like, again, huh? We're here again.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, though, I feel like the girls really, when Caleb first came in, like, they pushed Kenzie over there, because it was like...
Well, that's what he said in an interview, didn't he? He was like, I really... didn't have a choice because it was like I had Kenzie and that didn't work out and everyone, but I liked how he was the only one who really missed the girls. We talked about that. Remember they got back from Casa and he's like, I miss you girls. Like, he was like, it was like a sister type thing. I like that. I really like Caleb.
I really like
he
him.
needed to go baller. I don't care.
I feel like
Casa should have been a generational
he might come back
next year
in another season.
They brought Rob back, didn't they?
They brought Rob back.
Rob was a bombshell and he was a main cast. I've never seen him.
I could see him being.
They give him just
I
1 or 2 more
years
because he's 21. He's so young. They could bring him back because they know that he's like a fan favorite, just like what they did with Rob. Like
I can see some people coming
hot
back.
Country guy.
I would like to see Jen have a shot again.
I honestly like.
I think she's too good for Love
Caleb
Island.
and Jen like had a chance.
Well,
they had a really good friendship.
Yeah.
Did you see Caleb on? I told you this beforehand on live where he was like. He was like, "Where you at?" And he was like, they were basically like flirting, but he was putting on his game, and everyone's like, "Where was this in the fucking villa?" And like, I like Jen. She was cool. She got shafted hard this whole season.
She honestly wasn't given a fair chance.
She was with Gabe, right? He got sent home.
Yeah.
And then she was with Gall, and he didn't like her like that.
Yeah.
And then she just got sent home.
Yeah.
And it was like the easy choice, but
Kenzie made a comment too, like on After Sun, about how none of the guys were really like into blondes, and then like when Jen came in, she kind of went through the same thing of like nobody's really into blondes.
He said that.
Yeah, but she said like she kind of got that vibe from like all the guys.
I forgot her. That was like
that was that
like
first scene when we were like, oh, she's crying over him, like.
Well,
and
no,
saying that he's a cheater, like
I remember
that edit was
that.
insane.
And everyone's like long season. Then we had Monsoon Melanie in episode like 3.
They give me 10.
I think it was
she locked in after that. You said
she did. I'm telling you, that on-site therapist put in work with Melanie about that. Like they were like, no, girl.
Like that, I think it was like. The PTSD of last season was like any little thing that started to blow up. We were all like, the internet was taking it so far, and then the next episode was them like, yeah, so like I'm really sorry. And I was like,
that
oh,
they apologized this season.
Yeah, like everybody actually was like taking them accountability and like
Which
just
is
kind of
nice, but
apologizing.
I'm like, I'm here for the drama. I want
Yeah.
you guys
Right.
to yell at each other just a little bit
Yeah.
longer.
I what's it called? I this was a weird season though in general because we had like 3 bombshells total.
Yeah.
We didn't have a bombshell, and I told you this. My theory is I just think they banked on Casa because
I
everyone
think
was so
so
closed
too.
off.
Getting
and they
them
were
all
like,
separated from each
They
other.
brought in Soul and Caleb and Jen should have fucked that shit up, and they all didn't. So it was like, damn, we gotta wait till
Yeah.
Casa, and
Yeah.
then it was 12 guys, and I mean, shit, Carl was in the finale as a Casa guy. I don't think anyone from Casa's ever won.
No, Chris was in the finale last year, but they didn't.
Was Brian?
When?
Brian was
Brian
Casa.
Was Brian Casa?
Yeah.
Or was he
Brian
a
was
bombshell?
He was Casa because
Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
he came back, and that's when he was like, "Oh, we say baby as like a thing." That's when it
Yeah.
all started, and everyone,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
But Carl, I'm glad Carl made it. I mean, he was a nice guy. I just wish he was there from the first.
He was wonderful.
Yeah.
His mom is wonderful. His sister
Yeah.
is wonderful. They give very much like Crazy Rich Asian
Yeah.
vibe, like the
Yeah,
book
yeah, yeah.
series.
I mean, like I said, his family and Dylan's family. The minute you see them, you're like, okay, I can tell how they're good people.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that
Yeah.
Bryce. Like seeing Bryce get emotional about his grandma was nice too, and then
Yeah.
his grandma just saying they need to go to the hideaway.
I know.
That was. She's like, come on, it's nature. And then they're talking about the like that shit was funny as hell. And then Trinity hugging Bryce's mom first, not even going to her own family. I like that a lot. And
I
then
think it's super sweet. I think their families are gonna get along really
Oh.
well.
the grandma got invited to the cookout.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was like,
Yeah,
Bryce
oh, yeah,
didn't
like
even get invited yet.
instantly, yeah.
I like them. And then like Trinity's mom was like, oh, because Trinity was like, I didn't like him at first, and she was like, oh,
We could
like just
tell.
like we can all tell. And then they said this is the first recorded instance on Love Island of like someone getting friend zone. He's just like, no, and he just like remember that she was like,
Yeah.
more friends. He's like, no, just boom, and then now they won the show. I like their whole journey. I do not like. I totally forgot about this. The original Paradise Cove. They never need to do that again. Where the bombshell
Yeah.
brings 2 people, and it's like an awkward thing where that's when Kata and Zach were making
Like
out,
the
and then
3 people in
Bryce was like
bed.
this.
Yeah.
Never do that again. There's a lot of
That's
things they shouldn't
weird.
do again.
Well, like it
That
used
was
to
so-
be that the bombshells would like choose people to take on dates, and I feel like they
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
Mhm.
Because,
So
like-
dates in general, which we'll get into in a
Yeah,
little
there
bit
was
as
like
well.
no
Yeah.
dates.
That pissed me off.
Yeah, I feel like they need to like bring back more chances for the bombshells, because then like no one wants to flirt while their partner's like watching them and staring them, like like that's what causes
Except
Except
drama.
sincere.
Oh yeah,
Gabe,
so-
remember Gabe was like, "Ugh, that's hot." I'm like, but
Yeah.
I ended up loving Gabe. He has a PhD. I wish we saw
Which
that
is
in the show.
crazy.
Like him and Beatrice's goodbye is still probably one of the more emotional moments of the whole show.
Yeah, I will say, like, I do think it could have just been a little bit more difficult for him to advocate himself in
Oh,
English, because
I understand.
he's comfortable speaking in Portuguese and then on top of it Spanish, so it's like
Yeah,
I do think that
I get why he was
we
more
missed
sexual.
a lot of but I think like apparently him and Beatrice had well, I mean, he's Brazilian, so
No, I meant
but, like
because like you said, he literally said, he's like, it's hard for me to show love without using my native tongue, so I do it in this way and that way, and that's why they probably didn't show a lot of the combos.
well,
It was
to
not
be
in
fair
English.
though, in like Brazil, it's like normal to like kiss people right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're not Brazil. What is Amaya? That's Dominican. They're
She's
Dominican.
Dominican,
The same. That's what Bryce was like. That's the whole Beyond the Villa.
Yeah.
When he's like,
Oh
what the
yeah,
fuck?
when he was trying to like kiss her on the cheek.
God, Beyond the Villa
Yeah.
sucked. I always bring it up.
That
I'm like, we already have our Beyond the Villa cast. We have Jalen Hurts look-alike. And he looks like someone else. I just can't say that.
I really think that they probably put it in their contracts this year to be on Beyond the Villa. Like the core people. Like I guarantee that they put
Think so?
something in it being like, okay, you need to commit to this many episodes if you're going to be on Love Island.
Really?
I hope so, because
I bet
there was
they
a lot
did.
of people missing from and the season 6 one, they kind of like showed a little bit of like Leah and Miguel and like Serena and Cordell and then Janae, but like that's the people really wanted to see, but like there wasn't a lot because they also wanted nothing to do with Love Island.
Yeah.
Like
And then-
Rob said he was done.
Yeah,
Well,
and then
yeah.
I know what I'm talking about with season 6. Everyone keeps telling me, commenting, I don't watch that shit.
but yeah, and then I feel like same thing in the recent Beyond the Villa. I watched a little bit of it, and like like the fact that there were a lot of people who didn't do anything with it that
Yeah.
people wanted to see. So I feel like they might have locked it down
Iris.
for this one.
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm thinking. They'd be like, okay, like we can get 2 seasons of something out of this cast.
Yeah.
Put it
This
in the
cast is more
contract on the
likable.
very first.
This cast is more likable, and I feel like also everybody had a better experience and was more like a lot closer together.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody apologized.
Made up. We don't have
Yeah.
any of the. You can't go and tell Iris to your face. You're fucking 30.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her.
Yeah.
She won't be
Her-
there
she
though.
will not.
She will not be there.
Yeah. we'll get her out of there. I don't want to find that photo later. That is low-key one of the unironically most funny moments of the whole season is when movie night was going on, and it was Casey and Anaya going at it, and Kata's like,
in the back just like...
Kata's literally like...
She's like,
honestly,
and
the
she's like,
memes of that
where
was
did this
so
girl,
funny.
She's like, where did this girl go? I'm so glad she like called that out. It's like literally 4 minutes of her just... Like, everyone's screaming, and she's zooming out. Well, it's like, where is she? Like, he didn't mention that. Again, we thought that it was because you weren't allowed to. Because remember last season, Sierra left, and
you couldn't say anything about
Sierra.
Sierra.
It's like Voldemort. You can't say that name at all.
Yeah.
Family night went great. Kenzie, it was cute seeing Kenzie with her dad and her family, and like her brother was trying to hit on Kata, which is funny. And Charlie was back. I'm so glad Charlie came back. Super senior. He's like, he did do good, better than me, yeah. I love Charlie. I don't know.
Like the thing is, like people are saying, like, oh, he's an implant, like Zach was an implant or whatever, and I'm like, okay. To be fair though, I remember visibly like everybody gassing up Charlie, all this stuff. Then they found out he had a brother. Because I remember being like, dang, his brother's fine, like all this stuff. I remember that.
Might as well put him in there.
I remember that, so it makes sense that they brought him back. I feel like a lot of the hate going towards him is excessive.
Yeah, like, he does deserve some stuff, but I feel like he does mean well. And I remember a lot of the Islanders even came out and said, like, he just has English humor, so it comes off as, like, really brash.
Yeah.
Like a good example, you watch the UK Office, it's really not it. It's, like, really almost offensive more than you watch UKS. We get it because it's US. It's kind of like that. Well, I mean, but then he says, like, I love you, and then he's like, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the taking the back, the closing thing off,
really
and then
annoying.
less than 12 hours later, he's like, oh, we're not closed off. Like, I hated that.
Oh, God, the whole closed
like,
off
at the
shit.
very beginning, I was like, that instantly was
And
an
he was,
ick.
like, jealous of Bryce. He was like...
I will say that people hating on them saying, like, being exclusive, like, I feel like that's ridiculous. I feel like it's very mature of them.
I get
especially since he doesn't even live in the same country.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Which is fine. It was the closing it off at the very beginning when the bombshells came in. And then he was like, never mind. That I was like, why is he doing that?
What happens if we explore the people?
Yeah. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
No, why did you just say that after you just
him and Bryce should have won.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I don't give a fuck. I love like their whole dynamic.
I don't get
funny.
why like Zach's getting so much more hate than Sincere.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Sincere, like again, people love Melanie, but it's like just ironic. Like you want to help her, you're keeping her in this relationship, and now she thinks it's like viable.
Yeah.
No. Like I like Melanie. She grew on me a lot. At one point, she was on get me out of my villa.
Yeah.
They were hating on Kenzie for being like sincere as well.
They called her sincere. Like
I don't think. She was nowhere near.
Kenzie a lot more shit than sincere, which is insane.
That's why I said like Casey deserved everything that happened to him at movie night, but I feel like sincere needed to be yelled at that night as well. But then, like I said, the next morning, literally all the girls were in the dressing room yelling sincere.
But again, I think he like befriended the girls and got them like on his side, kind of thing. Because you see him like talking. Well, with Melanie, but then like. He has conversations with all the girls.
I moved him. Oh, here he is.
They were
Sorry. Oh, she's mad as fuck. He do not know you. Listen, you know who know me? Kenzie. No, I like...
She's with Dylan. Sorry.
She sees me. Come on. No, I remember what Carl said. Why'd you make that face and look away when I said that?
I didn't do anything.
Zoom in on that, editor. Joey. Cut that out. No, I'm just... Carl was literally said to Anaya, like, oh, their relationship's not bio. We should realistically vote them out.
Yeah.
And then Anaya was like, no, I can't do that to Melanie. That was the whole problem, was the girls were friends with Melanie and keeping them in the whole time.
Yeah.
And then Caleb had to go home off of one fight.
But they also weren't compatible. Like
they weren't compatible.
They weren't compatible, and he also like didn't really care to like make a connection with anybody else. Like I feel like he just kept getting placed with other girls.
He couldn't though. I really feel like he couldn't because they saved 2 bombshells for Kenzie.
Then you could have said the same thing about Sol then.
Oh yeah, 100%. I was like, I sympathize with Sol a little bit because Sincere was just really moving weird at that time. But Sol could have gone for her. And Casey didn't go to Sol because of Sincere. He said that at movie night. He was like, I was gonna go for Sol, but I didn't for movie night, and then that whole shit with Anaya happened.
You're a grown-ass man. You're honest.
Right, go
honestly.
Be like, well, I mean,
it's Love Island, not Friendship Island. You
that's
can be
the thing.
Like, I think that's where it gets a little confusing.
Yeah.
And people like.
Well, people were getting mad though at the beginning when people were pulling. We have to remember the whole thing with Melanie and Sincere stemmed from Sincere pulling Kata for a chat, and that's when Melanie blew up.
Yes.
And it's like, I can't pull someone for, and then Casey pulled someone for a chat, didn't he? And that's when Anaya got like, and then him and Anaya started fighting ever since then. Casey did something where Casey alluded to wanting to pull
Yeah.
Soul for a
For a
chat,
chat, yeah.
but he didn't. And then Anaya got all
It turned
mad,
into a
and they
huge
started
thing.
blowing up. And then Casey got turned off by that, but then he started being a dick.
But then Tiara did the exact same thing with Casey and Casa when he was trying to get to know Sydney. And she freaked out on him just like Anaya
In, like,
freaked
less
out on
than
him.
24
And
hours,
she
though.
Was she
she
the
did the
one who
same
said-
thing.
She,
He
was
didn't forgive
tweaking,
her.
too.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah,
losing
that's
it.
right. Yeah, I
And then
remember
he
that.
didn't forgive her or forgive Anaya, but he forgives Tiara for
Yeah.
that.
Which, I mean, yeah, no, I agree. There was a lot of like, that's why Casa needed to happen, because everyone was
Yeah.
like not closed up, but they're not gonna like Bryce tried the Kata shit, and that was really it.
I think Casey
Yeah.
was just coasting. Like, seriously, just coasting.
I think he was just
Yeah,
trying to make
for
it to the
sure.
end.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if him and TT are on laps. I mean, I think they're.
I don't know.
I
She's been
think
on
they're-
4 dating shows.
I think they're
like,
both so
I cannot
immature.
believe-
I think they're
I
both so
can't-
she's going to the
immature.
next one.
He believes that he's the prize.
Yeah.
Yes, because he made the comment about how
I think
she
she
was
deserves
now.
me.
Yes.
She's shown me that she
Uh-huh.
like
Oh
has
yeah, that
what
was
it
weird.
takes.
We talked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like
I
he
hated that.
genuinely thinks that he is the prize,
Mm-hmm.
and if she goes for that, like she's a bird.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
literally
the
hate,
bird
I
son.
She's a bird.
hate his facial expressions, too. Like, they
She's
actually
tweet
piss me off so
The
much.
only one I
Yeah.
liked was him and KC when Sincere's movie night was showing, and there was people taking pictures of their face, and they're like,
Yeah.
the two other bad people in the villa realizing there's levels to this shit, and it was
Yeah.
like, and Casey was like that was the only face where I kind of
Yeah.
laughed. Like that was
Well,
it.
like in Casa, you never saw Corbin and Casey being like the best of friends before,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden they were this little duo. And a lot of people
Well,
were
the trio,
saying,
right? Because Sincere was a part of that.
yeah,
Barely,
yeah,
though. Like,
but
it
like
was, like-
not
Yeah.
as much as the two of them.
Yeah.
And people were saying because like the fact that Corbin had all the attention from the girls when he first came in, and Casey didn't have that,
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to be like Corbin, and he was feeling like
'Cause
hot
no one
shit
was
because then
behind his
all the
door.
Casa girls were like,
Uh-huh.
God.
Casey. They all
Yeah.
wanted Casey.
I get the door thing, but like move on. Like you're with
Exactly.
someone like okay, they didn't pick you so well.
He
Like,
could've
Bryce
still
and Trinity didn't pick. Well, they did actually. They did.
He could have still
That night.
continued to like explore everyone else though, and he just stuck with Anaya the whole time
Mm-hmm.
until he had a chance to be away from her, and then all he
Yeah.
did was dog on her,
Mm-hmm.
calling her grandma.
hardcore,
That
too.
That was
That
crazy.
I had a shred of empathy for Casey up until that grandma comment, just because she didn't want to fuck in a bedroom full of 8 other people. First off, I'm already sitting in that bedroom. All right, like there's too many people.
Yeah.
They're here. Remember, Gabe and Jen were going at it, and Bryce and
Oh.
Trinity were like they were
Yeah, I
like
could
that was
not.
funny. They were French frying. Like yeah, I don't like that. Casey. That was weird. I do like how Casey and I at the end like that was really cute. At least when they made up and they hugged.
Yeah.
And then she even made the joke like, "This is Grandma tired."
Yeah,
or
she
something.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
She said something about grandmama's coming
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's why it's like keep it
Mm.
healthy when you're leaving the villa, because then it's
Yeah.
like don't go on these podcasts. Like
Like
who
genuinely
did that
though,
last
like
season? Someone was going on Huda or no? There was someone
no,
else. who went
all
on.
of them were
Coco.
all of them were
Coco
going
did
off
too.
and
Yeah,
shit.
'cause she
went
talked
on and
about
talked
Clark.
shit about
Mm-hmm.
and then the reunion happened. They're like,
Was it Shelly?
Yeah.
Shelly talked about Huda.
They all
Yeah.
talk shit. I'm gonna be real. They all talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think honestly, and I just love Anaya because she was just like so respectful. She has so much maturity because she's 23.
a lot of the younger people
Yeah.
on the show was like mature. Like
Yeah,
Trinity's
like Trinity.
22. She
Yeah.
was screaming, but she was valid in that, and like she
Yeah.
was giving people advice. Caleb's 21.
21.
And he
He's a
only yelled. He only
baby.
yelled once, which was when him and
When they
Jaden.
were going
I
at
know,
it
and
kind
here's
of
my thing
thing.
with that.
Yeah.
I know they weren't compatible, but when
Mhm.
they voted them off and the girls were saying, "Oh, like they've been bumpy lately," they had one
It
argument.
was it was like
Melanie
one
and
thing.
Sincere have been monsoon for like at
They've
least
been-
20
They've
episodes
been
at that
like
point.
going through shit the whole time, like
Mhm.
genuinely. It was done. They definitely just saved her because they were friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally
100%.
it.
But yeah, and then Carl, and the other couple we haven't really talked. The other person we haven't really talked about is Kata. I like Kata.
I love
think-
Kata.
Yeah, I like
Kata.
her.
Zach. Like I can't believe
Yeah.
it was Zach. I think she really, really loves Zach. I always felt like she
I
loved him
think
a
they
little more than
complement
Zach.
each other.
I think
I
they're
could-
gonna be good.
They go together really well. I could see them together.
The
Like
New Hampshire Grim Reaper. That's what people were. I love those
funny.
memes with
But
like,
like-
the eyes lighting up.
I feel like their sense of humor too, with like their like dry like humor. Like she's like very much like I don't give a fuck. I feel like he's kind of a worry rat a little bit
He
because he
overthinks.
he
He said
overthinks
that.
a lot.
Bryce
like-
does too.
I think,
Mhm.
but I genuinely think they complement each other
yeah.
very
Yeah.
well.
They know each other, and I really like relation, like the friendship now between Zach, Kata, and Bryce and Trinity.
Yeah.
Even though Zach was doing that shit in the beginning where he was like telling Bryce like,
yeah.
you guys aren't compatible. She doesn't even laugh at your
know.
jokes. And then Trinity had to come in with the letter and be like, you make me laugh. And then like in front of
Yeah.
him, and I was like, fuck you, Zach. Anytime Brandy was on screen, I was eating that
She
shit
was
up.
like Bryce's little like devil on his shoulder.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, and then
I
someone
saw
else was
that
like the
video.
angel, and it's like Bryce was like, someone like edited that like as Bryce.
So
Yeah.
funny.
But then I think like Bryce finally just was like, all right.
To be
we're
fair though,
together.
like in the beginning, like she did friend zone him, so he was probably just like advocating for his
Bro, had
friend. He was advocating for his friend, saying like, you know, you should explore, blah blah blah, like this and
And
that.
then he talked to Kata.
And then
I saw a lot of people not voting for Bryce and Trinity because he talked to Kata that day, and I'm like, I don't really get that. That was like night 8, and like
Yeah.
he literally got denied, and then he literally apologized to Trinity, removed the pillow. Trinity moved right back in there. She
Yeah.
wanted that. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
And then he was mature.
Mhm.
I really like their dynamic. Like I know people are talking about the age gap. I just think Trinity is mature.
she's very
But
mature.
this is why we need people more like 25-ish who like are kind of more
You know,
emotionally
in
mature.
in
Because
Love
Bryce
Island
was like,
UK, everybody's
Yeah.
older.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, why are there people like my little
Mhm.
brother's age? Like this is weird. Like,
Yeah, Bryce was like literally like handling it really well with Trinity, and Trinity was handling
well,
it well.
like the two most respectful guys is Bryce and Carl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's
And
28.
Caleb.
Caleb
And
was
Caleb.
respectful.
He
yeah.
was
Yeah.
incredibly respectful
You
for
know,
being
he
21.
cheated on every girlfriend he had.
I heard
He
all
has
that.
learned from
Yeah.
his mistakes, and he's a perfect angel baby now.
I mean,
We are not going to hate on
He's a
Caleb.
roster.
He's 21.
got a
I think
roster.
he still has some growing to do. But
Yeah.
like
For sure.
these guys are both very mature, handled a lot of shit
Yeah.
with grace, and they're
And he
the
was
older
hard.
ones.
So his exes came out, said he was great, and then
Yeah, I
And
did
then-
see that.
Bryce. No, I was talking about Carl.
yeah,
Yeah,
Carl's
Carl's
exes
exes
were
were
yeah.
great, and then Bryce just all around humble. Like he's like, oh, I work on garbage trucks. Bro is friends with like actors in Glee. He's like he's like a DJ. He doesn't really mention that stuff, which like I like. He kind of did that too. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
he
said
didn't really
worked
mention
at a
as
coffee
much.
shop. He wasn't like, I
Mhm.
own
I think
a
like
coffee shop.
a couple episodes in with him in it, it finally
It's gonna
came out
come
that
out.
like
But he's not-
he
he's not
owned the
leading
coffee
with
shop.
that.
Exactly.
Which
Like
I
that's not
liked.
what he started
The
with.
last season was a lot of influencers. I did not like that.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they had a million. Huda had like a million going in.
Mhm.
Like Trinity had like 2K, and now she
Yeah.
has 2 million.
Well,
and,
yeah, I think now they're since last season they definitely changed up their casting for
Good.
sure, and I think they did a really good job with casting for the most part this
I agree.
year.
Yeah.
And people were shitting on this cast when we got in. Remember, they're like, this
They're
cast
always
is
gonna
chopped.
they're always
Well, the
gonna
photo
shit on
shoots
them.
are chopped.
The
Well,
photo
that's
shoots
like
are
if you
shot.
look at poor
That is not
Anaya,
Anaya. She walked
like
into the.
she looks like a completely
this-
different person.
Like these pictures just like
Mhm.
aren't doing them justice genuinely.
Yeah.
I think
Sean
they look
looks the
so
same.
much.
I think Jen looks really good.
It's because
though.
Sean was smiling all the
Jen
time.
does.
Sean
Yeah.
was
She's a
cute. He
model.
should have like.
Yeah, like Bryce is doing his 2B.
Where's Kata in here?
Kata's
She's
Kata's
in here.
modeling.
Yeah,
she's
she's-
vlogging.
I mean, like, she's got a serious.
Her
mug,
model
guys.
career is about to
Yeah.
explode.
Well, she said it was too fast paced for her, but like, who knows? I think my girl might get like a few brand deals and like.
Kenzie's gonna get some.
Even Dylan's vlogging.
Yeah.
Dylan, I like Dylan's like personality was like kind of. I like. Did you see Carl got inducted into the Bryce Zach?
Yes,
shit?
like he was
'Cause
like
then
in bed with
humping,
them.
and then Dylan was. And it's like
I
a
saw
I literally
that,
said that. I was like, I loved when Trinity was like, Bryce, I got your man, or like they would joke about it. And
Oh,
Zach was
yeah.
like, finally some alone time away from Bryce. Like was Zach.
Okay.
And then so that was the family episode.
This one being in black and white is actually killing me.
yeah,
R.I.P.
yeah, rip. Him and
Him, Beatrice.
Where's Beatrice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beatrice.
Yeah, that's when I got the photos, and I was like, "Yeah, you watch Love Island?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Nope." I was like, "Yeah, just give me the photos." Like, all these people with, like bikinis and shit. I'm like, yeah, 26-year-old man giving me. I look like a fucking freak. I was like, holy, because you know you try to like, oh, Love Island, you get it? Like I'm doing a
Yeah.
tier list. They're like, yeah.
Had no
Yeah.
idea.
Oh.
She's like, that's $5. I'm like, all right, thanks. $5, great deal. No
Should I
answer to
hold
that
that
either.
damn
I tried
sentence?
twice to make a little combo, just not working. I was like, all right, see ya.
It's when you like.
I'm out.
$5.
I can't go to that Walgreens again. Screw the Walgreens. I gotta go to another one. So that was family night. That was a good day. And then
Mhm.
the episode after that was kind of filler. I'm done with the
Yeah.
challenges. I literally did not. I
I am
skipped through the
so
challenge.
over the
Did you
food
skip the
challenges.
food? Did you-
It's so
Did you watch that episode?
I
gross.
watched the whole thing. I never
With the
skipped
food?
through anything.
Neither
Yes.
do I.
And they
I
have
commit to
I have
it.
to watch
Yep.
the whole thing, even if I'm
Yeah.
icked out.
I'm like, I gotta
but, like,
watch
that's
all of
like,
it.
It's like little like weenies getting spit into each other's mouth with the
Yeah,
hot dogs.
that
and
The
was-
shit.
sardines, fish
That was
heads.
disgusting. The
Literal
ketchup
fish
and the
heads.
mayonnaise was the
They
thing that
set
threw
Kenzie
me
up.
over.
She
I
hates
was like,
ketchup too, and then that's when she was like, ketchup, and Dylan was like, let's get
Like,
it going.
just stop with the food stuff, though. Like, I
Baby
feel
burn
like
it.
there's
Like, I'm
so
tired of
many.
it.
There's so many other challenges they could do.
Yeah.
Like, sure, like maybe like a little pie in the face, like a little something, but like
That was
it's
a
always
deal,
like
'cause Soul's crying.
it's
Well,
always
she
like
stormed
the
off and had a
gross-
temper tantrum.
Whatever.
I get it. Like
She got pied the most out of that whole challenge.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she
I agree,
walked
and
out
she
in
got
the
pied
middle of the
outside-
challenge.
outside of what we saw, and Trinity also got pied.
It was
I
in the
was
middle of the
good
challenge that she walked away. Save it for when the
was on
challenge is
Soul's-
done.
I was on Soul's side.
I was too.
Cause I was like, obviously, like she just got there. She's getting hugged.
My
by
girl,
some-
suck it up. You were on a
Oh
reality
my.
TV show. You know what you signed up for.
They were shitting on
Save
her
it for
though in that
after.
challenge. Like,
But
imagine
I
getting shit on
They were
so
shitting
much.
on
You're getting
her.
pied the whole time.
Thank you.
I
am
throwing a fucking
You never
Oh
agree with
my
me on that
God.
shit.
Yeah, I would have
Save the temper tantrum for after the challenge is over. Because you walking off the
You're
set
in
in
the
the
heat of the
middle of
moment.
it,
Okay, but
like,
she
come
didn't
on.
come in alone. She also came in with Jen. Like, and
Yeah,
like,
but she
no
was
one
causing the
giving
most
shit to
issues with
Jen.
That is
Sincere.
true.
Was those,
No,
those are last
Sincere was
bombshells?
causing problems.
Yes, but she was also part of it, so like it
So
made it
people were
look
like,
like she was also causing problems. But
See, let's get
my
heated.
thing
This
is,
what we're
she
here
just
for,
needed
guys.
to wait until after the challenge was over. Like,
I feel
I'm
like
not
she was.
taking a pie to my fucking
Yeah,
face.
I'm not gonna eat
it's
six
part of the
pies.
challenge.
Times
That's
in a
literally
row.
what you signed up
I'm
for
gonna
in
read
this
quick.
show. Like,
I mean, you didn't
Start
get
of
like,
A
but
right
she
there.
like definitely,
Holy
she
shit.
definitely did get like targeted and bullied like a bit. Like she wasn't like
Yeah.
like she wasn't openly invited by everybody until like Melanie was cool with them. Then it was all like, oh, we like Soul now. They kind of gave her a cold shoulder when she first came in.
which
Kendrick said
I
something,
totally
didn't she?
understand that. But like, my thing is like, you're coming into this show knowing what the expectation is, knowing there's going to be challenges where people might go after you for being a bombshell. Wait until after the challenge is over to storm
I
off.
don't know. My
I mean,
emotions,
Like,
I
it
don't know if
just
I can
felt very
handle it.
performative, like doing it in the
But
middle
this
of
was
the
also the peak of
challenge.
Sincere being weird to her as well.
Yes.
So then she's like, well, fuck, Sincere doesn't
Keep
like me.
it together till after the challenge. That's it.
I don't blame her. I would have.
I mean, like
I would
maybe.
have had a lock.
I mean, like she could have been super overwhelmed and didn't want to cry in front of everybody, which I respect. Like I would have walked away too because I don't want to like cry and like. She did come back though. It's not like she was like.
No.
You know,
Trying
like.
not to cry is harder than crying.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
came
So-
back and like she still looked like she was about to storm off at any moment.
Agree
But,
to
like-
disagree with the soul. We've been disagreeing with that
We
shit
have.
for 3 weeks.
And
but
I'm a very emotional person. Like, I probably would have been upset too. But you stand and you do the job that you
also,
are
the pie was
here to
kinda
do.
hard.
But
I
like
mean,
to,
Zach
be,
was
to
like,
be fair though, like how you were
like, that was
how
not
you
like
were
the
saying
normal.
like she was a bombshell, like she signed up for it, and like these challenges and stuff. So did the other girls. So they should have been more understanding about the fact that she had to come in, she had to shake some relationships up, she had to do her thing, and they weren't understandful of that.
But the girls weren't the ones that were pieing her. It was the guys. So like,
Zach was again.
Well, yeah, I mean all of them were kind of against her, and I just feel like it was too much. Like, and they just chose her as an
Yeah,
easy
'cause even,
target,
like,
so
the
they
core
got away
girls,
with
like,
it.
wouldn't really talk to her, and it was Kenzie who
I
had to like
mean-
branch out and be
And
a
then
friend.
Kenzie branched away from the core girls when Jen came in, and people were calling her racist.
Yeah.
They're calling her MAGA or whatever. I guess now they're calling Caleb MAGA or something. I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. That's
yeah, because
unconfirmed.
every construction worker is MAGA,
No, he works on
apparently.
elevators, right?
Yeah, he's a construction
Or on
worker.
elevator, my bad, Caleb. No,
He's on a blue collar life.
Yeah, then the challenges were actually fun this year because last year you couldn't get through one challenge without someone getting mad about something.
But
Now-
nobody stormed off.
Huh?
But nobody stormed off.
What do you mean?
Like, off the set.
No, I'm not talking about that specific. I'm talking about in general, like the
Mm.
challenges. Now the challenges do need to be better because it's like, okay, we can make out whatever you want to do, but it's like, okay, I want to get some like juicy.
That's
Like,
something
I'm-
else I want to bring up is like it was
Please
just
do.
Makeup Island, dude. Like,
The Gabriel kisses were like 2 minutes long.
well,
Too long.
like, and he always kissed with his eyes half open. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's like-
couldn't get
Yeah,
that.
it's
He was
weird.
and the
half
mics
open.
are peaked. I don't know why. They like put some music
They're
on,
like-
like turn the
I
mics
hate
down like a
that.
tad bit.
I don't want to
need
hear
the
that.
ASMR.
I
But
have
like,
that on my Snapchat from like episode 2,
Mhm.
and I put on my story. I was like, minute and 9-second kiss. I counted it. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm playing Xbox. All I hear is, like on this monitor. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like,
okay, but Brooke and I went back to watch season 6 Heart Rate Challenge
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with like that whole cast. And it was so good. They all had their
So good.
one-liners. They
Mhm.
actually did like a performance.
Yeah.
This one was, I'm gonna come out in my outfit and sit on every guy's lap and make out with them. Like
Yeah.
that was so.
but they do heart rate
I
this
mean,
year.
at least like
They
last
did,
That's
'cause
when
it
the
was-
boys
When
went to
Casa went,
Casa.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it just became
Well,
everybody
heart rate
making
last season
out.
we didn't even see everything because Huda apparently did some crazy
Huda
shit
did some
that they couldn't
crazy
even
shit.
show, which I want to see that.
That shit was so
Okay.
good.
We love Hoda.
But like, I think it was definitely like more
love her.
make out central this year.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Well, again, like they're kissing, like they're bringing breakfast kissing. You told me
Mm-hmm.
that kissing outside of a challenge
was like a
back then
big
was
deal.
Like,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a big deal. Like it
Mhm.
was, but like now everybody was kissing. Like even like Kenzie just started kissing on Sean because like
I really wanted them to work out. I loved
the
Kenzie and
make-out
Sean. They were
handshake analogy
cute.
is still the craziest shit I heard this season.
I kind of get
I see
it.
her vision though. Like,
Yeah.
I see it.
I kind of get it though, because
Like,
you want to
if
see
you're
if there's
having a
like.
fun kiss,
There's
whatever.
chemistry. Like,
Yeah,
I think she
you're
could've
there for, like, a
maybe
short
worded it
amount of
differently, 'cause, like,
time.
saying like kissing is like a handshake is kind of like a stretch. Like
It wasn't kissing. Make it
she
because like
doubled down on it too. She didn't say
Yeah.
it once. She said it like twice.
Well,
I
like,
get like you're
they
having
did
I
make
get
out,
I get
though.
having fun and kissing whatever, but then you tell Dylan I'm gonna go get to know Gaul, and then it's like make out, and
She's
Dylan
getting
was
to
like,
know to see
but
if she has
Dylan
a
was like
chemistry.
I didn't know that meant a fucking make out and soul ties. That should be dying. I was like,
yeah.
Dylan was tweaked the final like
she
5
just liked
episodes.
kissing, I swear.
Yeah.
Every relationship she was in.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think, and then she said she wasn't lustful, which was also crazy.
She was a make out demon, bro.
Yeah.
And then she
I
yeah.
am not
We gotta fix the challenges next season. We need better
Mhm.
challenges. We need more dates. We didn't.
Dates.
The first date was
Yeah.
Bryce and Trinity episode like 20 something, which is ridiculous. I
Yeah.
think the Casa people or some of the bombshells. Didn't they do that last season where the bombshells take who they want on a date?
Yes.
Was that season
Mhm.
6? They
Like,
need
well,
to
they
bring that
used
back.
to do that
Yeah.
all the
'Cause
time.
then Soul could have taken since whoever Caleb
Mhm.
could have taken Kenzie because Caleb really didn't get like a full day with just Kenzie. It was like it
Yeah.
was always in that triangle.
Well,
then.
like the thing is like they're supposed to pull whoever based off of like what they've already seen.
yeah,
Like
'cause they watched the
and before it
episodes.
used to be like, get ready, there's a bombshell waiting for you. It wasn't like they like
Mhm.
not everybody saw it or whatever. Like
They
it was,
didn't like enter kind of
yeah,
thing.
exactly. It was like then they entered afterwards, you
Mhm.
know. But like, I feel like maybe they'll do that because like the bombshells really didn't get a fair chance. I feel like.
No, because everyone. But again, like a lot of people are blaming production, which is true. They should have pushed more bombshells. But again, that one dude died.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
Yeah.
had a huge shakeup in
But
production
second off,
this
like,
year.
How much can I know they're controlling these guys a lot, but it's like if they're really closed off like that, like they
Mhm.
can't
Yeah.
anticipate that. So it's like
Yeah.
I think they just banked on Casa.
Also, like them like opening the hideaway so soon, and then Zach and
I
Kata going in, and then
know.
they didn't open the hideaway until way later.
Melanie and Sincere getting the hideaway over Bryce and Trinity
That
will be a
was
war
crazy.
crime into the textbook.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they had
was
a date.
so.
I think that's why.
Oh no, but
Bryce and
still,
Trinity had a
Yeah.
the
date.
fact that everyone was like, "Bro, Melanie and Sincere." At that point,
Honestly,
even
like, I would-
Kenzie and Dylan, I would have been like, all right, like
yeah,
someone
Kenzie
else.
and Dylan or Anaya and Carl. Like I would rather
Yeah.
them go into the hideaway than Melanie and Sincere, and they didn't even fuck.
I think they did. They just didn't say it.
She's like,
No,
out of
she
respect for
was
Melanie,
saying
I
that
don't
they
think
did
she did.
everything.
Because she was like, wow, Sincere's
Other than that.
really a nice guy for not. So I'm like, Sincere's not a nice guy. They'll like now just because he's showering you, he's love
You can't
bombing.
convince
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's why I was telling you. I'm like,
Mhm.
am I believing this or not? Because it's like maybe he does really want to change. I just can't believe it. I just can't. I need like a year from now to see what he's doing. That's where I'm gonna like.
I just feel
I don't
like
think he's gonna
They
change.
say he's doing this with no phone in a villa. You're back at
Right.
home with
no
a phone. You're
Uh-huh.
and you're
People
in-
reaching out to you now because like
right,
you've been on a
'cause,
TV
yeah,
show,
you're all- and
like
you're getting
yeah.
the hype and stuff like that.
and the
Mhm.
clout.
And I mean,
don't
like
know.
to me, it's like he played in your face twice.
Mhm.
In your face.
Mhm.
You saw how he was behind your back as well. And you think living in different states with technology and everyone reaching out that he's gonna just stay like that?
No.
Wait, who?
Sincere.
I thought they lived 20 minutes away.
No.
Yeah, I thought that's what. Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
in-
like,
He
Philly
said
and
that his
Jersey.
dad lives.
in Atlanta. Or no, is she in Atlanta? No,
No.
Anaya's in
No.
Atlanta.
She's a Philly girl.
She's Philly. I think his dad lives in Philly, but he like doesn't spend time with his dad.
Yeah.
'Cause I thought,
So-
I thought Melanie said they lived 20 minutes away. She's like, oh, well, we're 20 minutes away.
Remember Cato came in and she's like, yeah, you know where New Hampshire's
God,
at?
she
Like
treated
30
New
people.
Hampshire like a different country.
New Hampshire.
I was like, it is not a different culture in New Hampshire, honey. Like, calm down.
She asked, wasn't it Sincere? And he's like,
To be
But
fair
what-
though, like
on
You're
God,
nobody
he
asking
knew.
went, gun to my
Sincere.
head, I'm dead. I don't like that's like those the 13 colonies.
To be fair though, like
Oh.
nobody knew.
That's that.
where
But
New
it's like
Hampshire
it's
That's
was.
not
up
John
north
Adams
of the
shit.
country that most of these people have come
Kaylin,
from.
well, you're a teacher.
Like,
You could probably
Well,
put it on a map.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not like find it on a map, but like she acted it like she speaks a different language, has a different culture, like
It's like,
acted
this is what we
like
do in New Hampshire.
yes, and I'm like, girl, calm down.
Yeah.
Like it's not anything crazy.
And then
I don't care. I love her.
I know that.
Which is fine. I do like her, but the fact that she brought up New
No, that
Hampshire
was the
so
video.
many times, I was like, girl, come on. Like, please.
She's a New Hampshire Grim Reaper.
Zach.
Shut the fuck up.
I love her voice. Like she had the Amaya.
She sounds like a 40-year-old cigarette mom, and I
Oh
love
no,
it.
she hit the vape. We saw the photo
I
of her.
saw
at the-
that.
Did
And
she?
Trinity
That
too.
was-
Trinity was hitting it too.
Trinity was in the back like, like that. That shit's hilarious. I know they were fiending. Well, Austin said last season that you could smoke.
Yeah, you had
But
like a smoke
he said he
area.
just didn't want anybody looking at him because he was like a stem, so he would go and
He was like
and he would
on
catch
withdrawal,
frogs.
wasn't he?
Yeah,
He was on withdrawal.
Yeah.
He's been on and off, but he said he'd go there to get away from the cameras, but he would try to catch frogs, and then the producers would be like, "That's poisonous." Like such a. We need another Austin in there, like just be like what the fuck, like that. Like I need all that shit because Austin was hilarious. I don't know. People were comparing someone to Austin in here. I don't know who it was.
I thought it was Bryce.
Was it Bryce?
In the beginning, I feel like people were saying that, but I don't know. I
Bryce
mean, like,
is
let's
getting a lot
just
of hate.
also.
Bryce
Okay,
in
but
the
Bryce's
beginning, I didn't
glow
fuck
up
with.
was insane.
Yeah, he does look a
Oh
lot
yeah,
better
because
now.
his hair was
Glowing.
chopped walking in, and then
Yeah.
and then once he put
Everyone,
the
it's a black girlfriend effect. Like she
Yeah.
swagged him out. He became, which
I
he's
think-
always been like that.
He
But
did the
like he
middle
just
part.
he was
Yeah.
not looking.
I think
He looked a mess.
we could talk about that's in the we were kind of already talking about the finale, right? Their dates, and we said Kata's date kind of sucked ass, like
Oh,
compared to everyone
people
else.
were
was
saying she was
so
in a
sad.
creep, and like they were saying like, oh, it's because she's like.
Ravine.
And they were like,
Minecraft
oh, it's
Ravine.
because she's like easily impressed by whatever Zach says, so they just gave her the most mid date. I
was
was
so
also
sad.
dying
I
at
think
the
the
fact.
water part was fun, but then the food was like ass. Like
I
in
was
the-
Yeah.
also dying at the fact like, come on, like we know this girl has naturally curly hair and extensions,
And they
you're
put
gonna
on
let her get her
water.
hair wet.
Yeah.
Like that's green, and also the fact that like Melanie and Sincere, they had to make
Get a-
their own food.
That
and,
was
like,
funny.
And like
I didn't care for that.
on top of it, like
It was
he was
okay.
rock paper scissors shoot to see who gets the massage.
table?
You've been stressing this
missed
poor
that.
girl. Yes, during they rock paper scissors shoot, and I'm
What was I
like,
doing?
and I'm like,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
kidding me? Like
Well, it's like when
you've stressed this poor girl out
yeah,
this whole
like
damn
he
season.
needed to have offered
Well,
the massage
it's also
for
like
her
when she
kind of
wanted to
thing.
sleep in soul ties. No, you're gonna give her the bed, and you're gonna go sleep in
Yes,
soul ties.
that was
Like, I don't know why you
crazy.
didn't do
Even all
that.
the guys told him, like, you
Yeah.
need to be the one sleeping
Yeah.
outside, and she needs to
Fucking
be
owl was up
inside.
there, like, ooh.
The
like,
owl became a main character this year.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's people online that are like, well, that type of owl doesn't who. So that was a.
Oh
I'm like, holy
my
shit.
God.
Let's have some fun, guys. I mean,
That was another sign of that Melanie needed to take spiritually.
like
Yeah.
that owl.
An
Yeah.
owl.
Do not date him. Like,
well, like there is a significance of like an owl appearing, but like apparently the owl's been there the whole season. So.
yeah, Ariana was like, finally we see this owl. I've seen it for like
Uh-huh.
2 seasons now, and people call me crazy. Yeah, and their dates were good. I think the finale itself was great. I like the pictures. I like the TV.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was
again,
That was really cute.
I did not expect to see Bryce yearning in Casa to finally be shown.
It actually gave me chills.
I got I was getting emotional. Them dancing in the pool because like last year they
He
jumped in the pool, but I just didn't feel it. This season was like
Yeah.
actually like wow, this is coming to an end. Like I really like them. Like this is
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
like I'm very parasocial. I keep like stalking the internet, like waiting to see like them post and like seeing clips of them at the airport and stuff. Like
I know the yeah the clips
I
like Bryce Trinity
definitely-
spotted at Fiji like
oh, like and well, you know, like we have like the Villa like club here in like Orlando.
Yeah.
If any of them appear there, like best
Let me
believe I'm
know.
buying a ticket.
Well,
I want to go. I'll be there
I
early.
wanted to talk to my friend Zumari because she was like my cousin. Her cousin's Corey. So I was like, damn, get him on the fucking pod. I was like, shit.
Well,
'Cause, like,
Daniela from season 6
Yeah.
is cousins with Corey, and Daniela's from Longwood, Florida.
Yeah.
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 I didn't know Zumari was like in. I was like, Zumari, I know you watch this. Let me know. Come on. Because she was like, yeah, don't talk shit about my cousin if you are. And I was like, no, we're not. We didn't. I like Corey.
No, we liked
Genuinely,
Corey.
that's not me like gun to my head. That he was
I
a
would
good-
have rather have seen Melanie with Corey than
Yeah.
Sincere. She needed to have brought back Corey.
Yeah.
This season overall, huge W. We can talk about our
Yeah.
notes now. We can talk about the best moments as well.
Okay.
We have notes, but you said you can be off the dome it.
Yeah.
I still think the best moment of the whole show is when they came back from Casa. I mean, that was hype for 5 days. Just seeing Bryce like depressed, like the memes of him like
Yeah,
sad,
Jeff
like-
Buckley yearning, like genuinely, like
yes. That night I texted you that night where Trinity kissed Corey and Bryce was crying. I was fucked up. I was texting you I was like, if they end, I'm pissed. And then the next day she was like, what if he's with someone else like who's better than me? I'm like, nah.
no,
And
yeah.
she's like the soul ties. And then I was scared that Zach was gonna be like, yeah, you should check out someone in here, mate. Like
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he didn't.
because he stopped. Did you notice? People were like, when he was down bad, he stopped the gay jokes. He did not. He went to Sincere. He did not go to
Yeah.
Zach because he was like, I need a break. And then once he was back with Trinity, it was the
Yeah,
whole shit again.
he was just like, I think it was so cute the way he was yearning for her so bad.
And she was too. She's like, I'm sleeping in soul ties twice. And then him saying I love you was a big moment as well.
I
That was
literally,
crazy.
I literally called it. I was like, they're gonna say I love you.
I didn't see it coming. I
I
thought
did.
it was gonna be something else. He's like, I love you. I was like, Rah! I was like, holy
I
shit.
definitely did. I could tell that they loved each other.
Yeah.
We can go through our notes, and then if any moments pop into y'all's heads, just let us know.
Yeah.
I just have quick ones. Like I said, I love Bryce's grandma so much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just like the comments where Kata was like, even though Zach pisses me the fuck off by flirting with Bryce, I love when they're like him and
Their
Trinity
bromance
go at
was.
it.
I think their bromance was
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm gonna quick notes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Bryce and Trinity's family instantly saying they love each other's kids was so cute as well. Like they really got along. Carl and Bryce's family show us why they're the best two guys in the villa. It's a lot of stuff we already said already. A lot about Melanie. I said Kenzie pulling Dylan's mom was very, very good.
Yeah.
Anaya finally telling Melanie that Sincere is bad. It's really about Melanie, honestly. I was like, so if she won't listen to the girls, her mom or sister, then who the hell is Melanie listening to?
Yeah.
I said Melanie and Sincere low key was like a thorn in the end of this season because I was just done. Everything else was perfect. I told you like 10 episodes straight, it was the same thing of Melanie. Like every episode, like I like Sincere a lot. I just don't know what to do. It's like every episode, I'm
and
done.
their conversation was constantly her being like, "You need to know that you have to do this, this, and this for me," kind of thing to like prove yourself. And I was like, at this,
like,
just let it
months.
go.
She said it's gonna take months. I'm like, I don't think it will.
And he's like, and I will.
Well, they did
the constant. He gives Talladega Nights every single time he does. Every time he does this with the "What do I do with my hands?" constantly.
Wait, that's a sick movie reference.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. That was
You're
actually
welcome.
really good. Wow.
Thank you.
Clip that. I said, Melanie saying, I said Loki skipped the challenge, like gross. Like, I don't care. Like
I hate the food challenges.
I said, and then Melanie telling Sincere that means America's seeing something good, and I was like, no, Melanie, I don't know what that is. Carl talking about how if you're sad, then it means it was a good thing in Japanese. That was like probably one of the best confessionals. Again, we need people like 25 to 30, like Carl and Bryce, who are like actually emotionally like good and mature. That is the. Oh yeah, I just found it funny when like Melanie would be like, "That was the best first date," and I just said, "No shit." Because it's like they're setting you up in Fiji like for free. Like obviously no shit. I'm gonna take you to Chipotle. It's like I can't take you to Fiji out here like in Florida.
Well, like
that's
and like
funny.
realistically, like
everyone's like first day. Like,
she got rubbed down and then had to make her own pizza. Like
That was so funny.
Like they didn't even get catered to. Like they had to make their own shit.
I also noticed that she had to pour the champagne
Yes.
in her date,
and
with
Zach too.
And Carl and Bryce did not
They
have
both
them.
poured their
Yeah.
champagne,
I saw that was pretty loud.
That was
sorry.
so loud.
That was a really good one. Shit, just like I saw that too. I was looking for those little things where I'm like, wrong, Sincere.
Yeah.
I said the fairy tale aspect of Carl and Anaya's date was very cool.
Beautiful.
I thought that book was really cool.
It was
like
so
that's something
cool.
where
The book too.
Yes.
I know. When I saw her walking back in with it, I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad
what if
they
they're like,
got
no.
it.
I love that.
And he was choking up on their date too.
Yeah.
I know they both had like tears in their
No,
eyes, and I was like, oh, I
I
sobbed
love
during
them
their date.
So much.
And then this was just me live. Like Bryce said, "I love you." Oh my god! Like I like the Final Four. The picture said, I said, "Oh my god!" They're showing the Casa videos because I was like, that I did not expect that. I thought that was gonna be reunion. Like when we saw that. I said all the fam and celebs talking to them was cool. I just found it funny.
That threw me off though. I was like, I don't know where I just like was like.
I know, like Lizzo popped up, and I was like, Lizzo, Kesha popped up, and I was like, oh my god, it's Kesha! I got so excited.
Popped up and like,
I was like,
I know, I was like, who's that?
Drewski
is so funny.
Drewski's like, he's like, if y'all see me at the reunion, I'm like,
he's like, I'm single.
Yeah. I said it was just funny because like. I really liked the moment too where Zach's parents came out. He got emotional because we don't really see Zach get emotional.
Yeah.
And so then it just cuts to Lizzo, and I was like,
I had a tear down my eye, and then I see Lizzo, and I'm like.
I was confused. There wasn't a warning. Like it was
it just like flipped over, and I was like,
Lizzo. First, I feel like, and then the clips of them because it was like the emotional ending.
Yeah.
Also, I like the part where like they showed Anaya saying like in her confessional like I was about to fuck that man and say less.
Yeah.
Yes. I was like,
whoa, yeah, that was funny. I just said there's a couple more. I said this finale is so much better than last season's. I'm actually feeling how the fuck did Melanie and Sincere beat Zach and Kata, Brittany and Trinity and Bryce win, and I said, wait, why do I have a tear forming? And that was the last thing I wrote because I was like, that was live. This season had a lot of stuff. Did you have anything that I didn't mention?
Sincere saying that he is sincere at the end of the day really got me, and I was like,
Whoa.
I hate
Well,
this.
Joey, put in the fucking horn from SpongeBob.
Him
That
actually
shit
making
is
that
like-
comment and then not being nervous to meet Melanie's family when they say that it was like
he was
family day.
like,
He was
"Oh,
like,
I'm getting
You
I'm
know
not
damn well he
nervous,
was
and I was
nervous,
like,
like-
what?
And he's just eating that to the, she's like, oh, you to the chin. Like, you are not who you think you are in this
He
moment.
really isn't.
Yeah. And his brother was there. Sincere's brother. He didn't say like one word. He's just like, yeah, you're good. You're not
Yeah,
good. Bro. You're not good. Bro.
he's
No shit.
not. Yeah. I also put. You can tell that everyone is nervous for Melanie and Sincere's family to meet.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the tension
said
was
They
crazy.
did not do a photo booth. Everyone
Yeah.
else
No,
did.
they
That was
didn't.
funny.
Like when Love
Mhm.
Island, like their Instagram page, they had posted everybody's photo like
Yeah.
of them with their family,
Yeah.
and theirs wasn't with their family.
Yeah.
It
And
was
in the
like
comments, like,
separate.
yeah, nope, they're
Mhm.
not doing it.
No.
Sincere's dad went home.
That's just like
instantly.
I don't know. Like I hope like when Melanie starts seeing things, she gets like secondhand embarrassment, and like kind of realizes like, okay, I really need to drop him. Like she's so pretty. I feel like
Mhm.
she doesn't need to play games with this little boy. Like genuinely, like
I agree.
Mhm.
Well,
I don't think so.
I don't see them lasting.
Her getting
No.
third though is just so crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because like I
It's
thought
absolutely
Zach and Tatum were
insane.
about to go. Because remember Casey and Titi beat.
Yeah,
Titi.
Titi.
Tweety.
That was another thing that happened in the
People call it
karaoke
Tweety.
challenge. Karaoke challenge when
Yeah, Casey
Melanie
and
said no. Melanie was like,
uh-huh.
"Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, we can kiss now. Like you're okay tonight." And I'm like, "Cause you did a
Oh,
challenge."
yeah.
I was like, "I don't know. You're giving him a little leeway."
I guess like that felt so intimate for them, and I'm like, how was that
Mhm.
intimate?
They
Like
weren't even the best.
you could have had like
Yeah.
better. I was like, your intimacy was when you guys were singing, not even having an actual conversation or him showing
Yeah.
you anything. It was a challenge. He was forced to do that,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and that was
Yeah.
the most intimate moment for you.
That's
Yeah,
another
that was
thing. I'm glad you
crazy.
mentioned that. I mentioned that in one of the episodes. I said it's crazy. The first person to do a date in the villa was a Casa boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was Dylan and it was Corey,
Mhm.
and then Sincere did one, but it felt tacked on forced because it's
Oh, for
Sincere.
sure.
Yeah.
And
And
then
it was right after movie
Casey
night.
did his, which I kind of
Mhm.
like Casey. I mean, out of compared to Sincere's, I like Casey's a little bit because it was
Yeah.
actually like while you're trying, Sincere put like 2 pedals down, and it was like,
You know what's funny is like I always think about it like Casey was saying like how Anaya wasn't like physical and stuff, but like the minute she was with Carl, like she was all wrapped up
Mhm.
on that man,
Yeah.
wanting that man, and that's valid. Like the right man
Mhm.
will bring that out of you.
The thing is, him and Anaya did kiss. It was just like he was like pissed they weren't fucking at that point.
Yeah.
too. It's
Yeah.
like,
He was trying to be
Mhm.
French
Mhm.
frying.
yeah. That was funny when Caleb was like, "What's that?" Like,
I
what's
think
for
he said the worst kiss was Anaya.
Casey said
Casey
that.
said
Ew.
that.
When
Why
he said
is
that?
he
It was
like
a little
that?
while ago.
It was probably at Casa.
Probably like at Casa. I think it was at
Mhm.
Casa. Or like after he said like
Probably
the
at
grandma
Casa.
thing.
Probably.
I'm
I-
pretty sure it was Casa.
It was probably. I did like that. Corbin was like
Because he was
ate
like,
a lot
oh,
of that
like
to the chin.
who kisses
Mhm.
better, like Anaya or
Oh,
Well, there
TT.
was a part in like After Sun where they were talking about like who has better kisses and stuff like that, and like
Mhm.
Kenzie said
Kenzie,
Casey and Sincere, and
Mhm.
TT just looked so annoyed, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
It's part of the show.
Like you really think
Like,
Kenzie's
oh, and
gonna like go in
Bryce's
for
grandma was
Casey
like,
and
he got
stuff?
turtle tongue, don't he?
That was funny.
She was iconic. People were saying like I saw this like stupid edit that was like there's a new bombshell entering the
Yeah.
villa. And it was like her walking in and then her
Mhm.
winning the 100K.
They
That's
said-
what I kept saying
that
is
was
that
so
she should
funny.
win.
They
Yeah.
said she had more
It's like I
confessionals
love
than
that.
Gabriel. She had like 2
Yeah,
confessionals.
I can
in the
see
episode.
that.
Honestly, she was extremely iconic.
I'm
Mhm.
behind the theory. I told you this that
Mhm.
Bryce was kissing bad on purpose. That's a theory going around
I
because
don't
there was videos of
know.
him pulling away from a lot of the Casa girls.
But it
then
was
with
the
Trinity-
first episode that he got labeled as turtle tongue. Like one of the
I
first
like Bryce.
challenges.
Listen, Bryce.
So I don't. Maybe Trinity helped him out and
But
told
Trinity
him
likes what
like.
Bryce
Well,
is.
okay,
Trinity
like-
likes that Bryce is awkward, funny, and
Yeah, but
it
maybe
really
she
fits.
kinda
But like
like-
everybody
She probably
kisses
likes-
different,
yeah.
and also like, I mean, like for me, like
They
in the
need to go
beginning of
together.
relationships, when you start learning how the other person kisses, then eventually like you kind of build your own chemistry, and then you get a rhythm of your own kissing with your
Right.
couple, you know. So like, I'm sure that's why they probably kiss similarly, and like that's why she likes it. Who
Yeah.
knows, you know.
Well, if there's any more moments we can talk about, if not, we can rank who we think is gonna survive outside, which is interesting. Who we think's gonna break up? Who we think's gonna? We already know some people broke up. Caleb and Jaden, we knew were
Yeah,
not.
they're already.
Oh,
Last
yeah,
thing.
I
You
didn't
can put
see
them-
that
They're
going
gone.
Put
anywhere.
them in that pile. Okay,
Okay.
so whoever we think is gonna last. First off, there's some randoms like
Well, yeah, there's people
Gall
that are
and
even.
Jen.
Jalen Hurts can get out of here.
Yeah.
Here, we can like put the
This is the Beyond the Villa. Yeah, where we can edit, whatever. Where's Carl? Shay. Carl and Anaya together right here. Melanie and Sincere. Where's Casey? Where's TT at?
I have
And then
TT,
Zach and Kata.
Kata,
Right.
Dylan and Kinsey,
Here we
Trinity
go.
and
This
Bryce.
Everyone else is single.
Should we all just go in like our own personal rankings?
Yeah, we can say that, or we can come to a general. I mean, I think we have a similar.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Corbin and Parmita.
I
No,
don't think
they're
Corbin-
gonna not
Put
even
them in
make
that
it
pile.
a month.
I think
Wait,
Bryson.
let's show them.
Boo.
Not lasting. Boo.
Not lasting.
Tomato. I just don't see it between them, genuinely. I feel
Yeah.
like he's gonna get fed up with her shit.
I think he's already getting icky
Yeah.
vibes. This is the one I think is like, as much as I don't want to see them together, I sadly think it's either gonna go 100 years or it's gonna break
Yeah.
up instantly.
It's
Yeah.
very 50-50, honestly. And you know what's funny? I said to Brooke in the very beginning of the show, I was like, they give me like that one middle school couple that like is either gonna like last forever or they're gonna be like the messiest on and off
Yes.
breakup type
Yeah.
of situation. And like we still don't even know.
Where we
So
put
I
it.
kind of
hope
give
they
Kayla
don't.
and Aaron.
you hope they don't break up?
No, like I hope they're not together.
Oh yeah.
Should we put them in the breakup then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because, again, I don't believe it 100%, but that's what I want. So
I'm kind of hoping too that she sees what his family was saying and be like, "Oh, I don't want to be a part of that
the amount of shit
family."
she's seeing
Yeah.
online right now,
Like-
she's probably still coping with like everything she's seeing.
Well, like
'cause-
especially
Yeah.
since like those are her girls. Like she was macking on all of them. So like she.
Yeah. So
she
for them to
loves
be
them.
talking
Her
about
and
her
I
friends
were,
like
were
that.
kissing in the pool. I was like,
I know. I was like, whoa.
Well, I
Backwards
definitely
text.
don't
I mean-
think Casey and TZ are making it.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either. I think like how quickly, and she was like, I love me some Casey. Don't tell Casey I love him. Like she's
Yeah.
clearly
They
very
might stay for
immature.
a bit, like maybe like
A few
month
months.
tops.
I can see them last in the reunion.
Yeah, but like,
Well, like, and he was also saying like, I don't like girls who like argue and all this and that, and I don't like mean girls. She was
She
literally,
literally
so
did
rude and
that.
mean
Yeah.
the entire time.
He definitely was giving her
he's
some.
a dog.
Which again, saying you don't like a girl who like argues or whatever, it's like you just want someone who just like listens to you the whole time and like. Is,
I
like
honestly think everyone left is. I
Yeah.
think they'd be
Carl,
good. Carl and Anaya,
Anaya.
I see them together.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I think they're very
Zach, Kata.
mature. They give like very much like husband wife duo,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, like
Like
we're
Zach
gonna.
and Kata, like is a like I don't know.
You think it's 50 for you?
I don't know
That
if
that's a
they're gonna
50-50
last.
for me too.
I want them to. I feel
I
like
definitely want them to.
I feel like it could be like maybe distance would be a hard thing between them because like Zach's an overthinker.
Big time. But she said that, so it's like now you gotta just stop overthinking.
I think the distance is going to be a problem.
but I think he's
I
coming
think
right.
so.
I think he didn't he say he's like
He's
I'm
gonna
coming
try
to
to move
state.
the U.S.
Just
but,
like what Charlie did. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like,
it's gonna take a long time.
yeah. But
And we'll
again,
see. Like again, like we never know for sure, but I
Yeah.
think I want them to work out.
I
that
do
comes
too.
that comes down to Zach if they break up or not. Because
Yeah, I feel like Kata's.
Kata's,
I mean, like,
Kata's
Kata
can be
really
the-
locked in.
Kata can be the one to end it, but I'm talking about like Zach's actions are really good. Like, because now,
Yeah.
now he was like, well, I want to wait till we're outside the villa. Okay, now give it a
Now we're
month
outside
and
the
see.
villa. Yeah.
By reunion, if you guys aren't girlfriend and boyfriend,
But
then
I
you
don't
gotta
know.
fucking-
Like I can
like,
see them
Kata,
as like
you're never
a.
gonna get it.
Yeah.
Super, like I could see them like going to Europe together and like her like just slaying like in Europe.
Zach,
I think they'd be so cute.
come to New Hampshire.
Kenzie and Dylan, I've seen.
I can
it.
see
I
them
can
stay
see
together.
I've
Es-
already seen their TikToks.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Though.
And she's also come out and said that, and even her mom has said that he reminds her
Of her dad.
of her dad, and like,
And she clearly really like worships her dad.
yeah.
If she
So
didn't
like to
pull
see,
her family, his
Uh-huh.
family, I would not have been as on board as I am.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
her doing that, I'm like, okay, maybe she does.
and his mom stuck up for Kinsey too
Yeah.
during
She did.
family night.
She did.
Mhm.
But I also like that seeing them during that one challenge with the Casa Boys and like where they had to do like beat each other on like that love meter thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
The way he like stared into the camera and like
Uh-huh.
was all for it. I was like, oh, like
Dylan's
because
funny.
Kenzie's a performer and he's like that too.
Yeah,
like
he's a little bit of a
Get him a
performer.
theater.
their
Mhm.
karaoke like phenomenal.
Oh
like, he
yeah,
did
it
the
was
split
so
in the air.
good.
Also on After Sun, she did a split and then he was doing backflips. I'm like, oh wow,
Yeah,
like
they're
you know, like,
meant for each
they're
other.
meant for each
Yeah.
other. I think they match each other's freak.
Yes.
They match
Yeah,
each other's
just like,
freak.
and he,
I could almost see when he did the backflip. I was like, was he a male cheerleader at one point? Like it very much like the way
Oh,
that
the
he
way he
like
jumped in the air,
performs
too.
and the
I
way
was
that he
like, wait, that
jumped.
was like,
It felt
right.
very
It's
like male cheerleader
Yeah,
at one point, and I was
Those
like, and I love
ergonomically
cheerleaders.
correct,
I was
or-
a cheerleader, so like seeing him do that, I was like, oh,
you
like
should tweet at him.
he actually like he actually stuck that really well.
No, I like him. I liked how he was like turning into Bryce and Zach a bit too. Like he was doing a lot of the freaky shit with them. Like,
and with Carl too. Like their
yes,
bromance.
Carl
Their
opened
little
up too.
bromance, yeah.
And then obviously Bryce and Trinity. I think.
For sure.
Someone said like if they gave him the option to split the 100, they were like, I could see Bryce just giving her the 100. Like, it's like
that was another thing that happened this season that I was kind of surprised didn't happen. They usually give them the option.
I think it's
of,
they
like,
said that
splitting
since
it.
they always split it, that they just kind of did it that way anyways. But honestly, like
I like
that's
the
kind of
drama
why.
of like building the connection, being like, okay, like was it actually real?
Yeah.
Like,
Or
are we
is it
gonna
just for
split
money?
this? Or
I think too, like I'm happy that they got the money because Carl and I both come from money.
They
well.
do,
They
They both come from money. Like they were
Carl's
talking
mom
about
walked out, I was
vacationing in Nantucket. Like they're chilling.
his whole family did volleyball. Do you know how expensive that is?
We're in a
like
different
all
tax-
the kids
we're in
did
a different
volleyball.
tax bracket, 'cause
That's so
She's like getting
expensive.
like gifted like Range Rovers for her birthday from her
Yes.
dad. Like
yeah.
they're chilling. I think that they'll be just fine.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that they got the money because like you know he was saying he like would work on garbage trucks to make ends meet and like and you know she worked in a hardware store.
Yeah,
so like
she quit her job to be on the show.
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
probably the best thing. I told you that before.
Yeah,
here.
it
I
was
was
like the
I
best thing
she's
you
gonna
could
be a
do.
model. They're gonna have her and Kaden do like a duo
I
thing.
think she's
I can
gonna
see
like
that.
move. I think for sure I could see her moving to LA, like living with Bryce.
Yeah.
He's
Well, you
gonna
said
get
that.
booked all his DJ gigs. Like I already know it, and like I'm gonna see her in the booth.
Their first couple photo shoot is gonna be iconic. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
for
literally
sure.
Nick and Alandria. Alandria's like
Yeah.
that, and then I can see her make. I hope they don't make music though. Cause remember Beyond the Villa, it was like Amaya was making music
Oh
and
my
Huda made
Huda's
music.
making
I'm just like,
yeah.
I hated that.
cut it.
I think like I think they're gonna go really well together. And he's
I-
already a model, and like her face card is so.
I think this should have been the final four. I really think.
I
Zach
honestly think
Bryson
too.
and Dylan should have been there.
It should have been. Yeah.
I really like these
Yeah.
couples, and I think like
Mhm.
even last season I was like, damn, all these people probably won't be together by the reunion. Like this, they're strong connections.
Mhm.
Again, Zach, it leans on Zach, but it's good to have winners that I know will probably like. It was rare to see like actual love happening like in real time, going from like they had every trope. They did the friend zone trope, they did the miscommunication trope, they did all these things, and just seeing that happening and seeing him culminate and I love you. That was like peak Love Island. I really do think that was peak. I really liked that. I was like feeling it. But yeah, good season.
Good season.
Really good
I think
season.
so.
I think they made up for last season for sure.
Yeah, and because I mean the first like 10 episodes I was like a little scared.
It
So I was
got
like, nothing
boring
was
until
really happening.
Casa. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Melanie shit carried an episode, like the Give Me 10.
Yes.
Well, like they were like
Yeah.
dragging all the stuff with her and Sincere. It honestly just kept dragging the entire
And
season.
I'll say it, Corbin's humor carried a few episodes too, because the whole AI joke is the biggest joke of the whole season.
Yeah.
And that's what they were like, oh, Zach's an implant. And I was like, no, that's just, they have our same humor. So obviously Corbin looks like an AI. We're going to call him an AI.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're all okay, because I'm sure they're getting a lot of attention and a lot of hate. I'm sure, like, Zach's already, we're seeing that with Zach. Don't give people death threats because of a dating show.
That's crazy.
You know,
Like, you can give him crap about like some of the things that he said, but like don't give him a death threat. Like that's ridiculous.
But
Yeah.
if he stays with Kata and treats her right, then that's gonna all go away. And,
Yeah, I think he's very redeemable.
Yes.
Sincere's too far gone.
Sincere is again. If he stays again, if he stays with her for the next year and he's great, then I'll eat my own shit. Well, not really, but like I'll eat my words.
Clip
like clip that. Anything else you wanna say? Is that it? I don't want to end it. It's the last episode. I know. Thank you guys, everyone, for watching. We've had insane support. We've had like 100+ views on like all these episodes. We will be back for the finale or for the reunion. You guys will probably be back if you guys want. We'll have you back. Reunion is August 31st, so we will be here September 1st with an episode, and then it's till June.
Maybe September 1st.
No, that's what I said.
I said maybe September 1st. I'll be back at work.
Oh, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, this podcast will still go on. Sadly, it just won't be Love Island. It won't be 3 times a week now. This was a grind for the past month. A lot of time. Shout out to Kaylin. And shout out to Lewis at home for watching Brady. I know he's pissed.
Thank you.
Every day he's like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, man, watch your son for an hour. Thanks. And thank you for Bella and Brooke to come out here.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.